Hey, everybody. I debated. In fact, I raised the issue with two of my two colleagues, and they were equally ambivalent. Do I continue just on the coronavirus and postpone the male-female hour show? Cancel it, not postpone it. And I thought, no, I'm going to combine them. So the second hour Wednesday is the male-female hour, and I have a question for you. Every so often, I just ask a question and then react to your responses rather than offer you an idea, and you react to that. That's what usually occurs. But I'm just as happy to just hear what you have to say because I don't know the answer. So you've now been cooped up with your significant other, spouse, significant other, partner. Do you know, by the way, do you know that in California, do you know the governor does not refer to his wife as the first lady? Did you know that? The first partner. What bugs him about the word lady? I'm serious. It's not a rhetorical question. See, you have to understand, if you are not offended, you're not on the left. Something must offend you that is not offensive. That is a characteristic of being on the left, which the governor of California is, by definition. I mean, nobody else can get elected. The first partner. Okay, anyway, I'll look into that. So you have been, we're about 5 weeks? How long? 5 weeks? It's a long time. Where your significant other has not left the house unless they're in essential work. And by the way, that is one of the great things. We realize that much of the essential work is done by plumbers, electricians, and the like. Right? Delivery people, grocery store workers. If your significant other is a professor of gender studies, they're home. Anyway, back to the question. So you've been together now 5 weeks. I mean, really, really together. So now here's the question. Not how is it going? That's not my question. We've done that. We'll unfortunately probably do it again. The question is, does this make you want to spend, after this is over, want to spend more time at home together? Or less time? Be honest. I have no vested interest. I mean, obviously, I would hope you would all say, oh, it's such a wonderful thing. And I hope he's home or she's home or I'm home much more now as a result of seeing how nice it could be. 1-8-Prager 776 877-243-7776. So that's my question for you, ladies and gentlemen. What lesson will you derive from this time together? More time at home with each other or less time at home with each other? I don't even know, when I think about it, I don't even know. I couldn't guess what people would say. I could just as easily imagine, look, it's too much time, obviously. Nobody should be home for 5 weeks. That's house arrest. However, having more time together and, not just seeing each other in the evening after a hard day's work for either or both of us. Well, actually, it's almost always both. Even if you don't have a paid job, you probably have a very tough job, and that is running a home. And between the two, that might be tougher. So that has not changed, obviously. But at least your significant other is now with you. By the way, it does not reflect poorly on your relationship if you would say, no, I don't want to spend that much time together. It's not normal. It doesn't. Don't be embarrassed if that's what you think. Uh, it's leaving every day or 5 days a week, and then coming back might be a very wonderful way of appreciating each other. Nice to see you after a day away, or nice to see you back after you've been away. So it's not does not reflect poorly on your marriage or relationship if that is your answer. But it has to have had some intellectual / emotional impact all this time together in making you think, whoa, this is really nice. I'd like more time together, or even meals. You know what? If you have kids around, not every family has a meal every day together, but I'm sure you're having a meal every day together now. Is that tempting? Gee, I would like to do that more. It's not just the significant other question. All righty, everybody. 1-800-Prager-776. And very curious to get your answers. Dennis. Another Dennis. Silver Lake, California. Hi there.
Only another Dennis, but my wife's name is Susan.
Ooh, that's eerie. Do you call her Susan or Sue?
And I love my fountain pens, and I like cigars, but gave up my pipes a long time ago.
Oh, I thought I was talking to myself till you said that.
Like everybody else here in L.A., it just so happens my wife is a bit of an introvert, and I am quite the opposite, an extrovert like you, like to be around people. And it's been actually a little bit harder for me, but our relationship has, because we're both retired and we're around most of the time anyway, but it's actually somewhat improved. I think I've learned to tolerate her a little bit more, if you know what I mean, and appreciate what she needs. Just really, which is nothing. Avoid human contact at all costs. So I'm out doing all the shopping runs and the Costco demolition derby and all that kind of stuff, but we've been doing really well. It's been almost.
So have you resolved you would like to spend more time together now?
Well, we already do, really, but I'm not going to give up my golf, and I think I need to be away. I think she would agree. You need to go out and do things every now and then, so I can even have more peace and quiet, because she's just that kind of a person. But
all right, so it's really it's reinforced. You know what that might be? I'm not making this as a cast in stone statement, but one possibility is that this time has rendered the good stuff better and the bad stuff worse. That's just a possibility. Okay. Let's go to Valerie in Denver. Hello, Valerie.
Hello, Denver.
Yes.
Good to speak with you.
Thank you.
I was just calling. I was telling your screener that this has reinforced. We've been married, my husband and I, we've been married for a little over a year, and we're still in the honeymoon phase, so working from home together has been fine, but not on a permanent basis.
Okay, tell me why when we get back. Yeah, I haven't heard from newlyweds. That's a very strange first year of marriage, this circumstance.